Hello once again, audience. Okay, somebody from the audience got me Terraria. Woo! Come here, Jacob. Come here. And I'm gonna play it. It's gonna be bad, because I have no idea what to do. It looks kind of like Worms, though. You played Worms Armageddon? This looks like Worms right now. Girl, okay. That's my... Oh, look at these.
Terraria was never as popular as Minecraft was for most people. But I'm not most people. And if you clicked on this video, you probably aren't either. You're not alone in this weird Minecraft-ruled world. Don't get me wrong, I love Minecraft, and it was a big part of my childhood. But if someone asked me what game I've spent the most time playing, it would undoubtedly be Terraria. Terraria was officially released on all platforms on May 16th of 2011. Little Jeffe was browsing the Xbox 360 game store and saw it was free with Xbox Live. So like any normal person would, he took the free game and started playing. But to my surprise, I hated it. I hated every second that I played. I'll admit that it was dumb of me, but what can I say? I was only 9 years old at the time, so I uninstalled it until a few months later when I came across a YouTuber named Hero.
You craft gummy worms.
Hello my friends, it's Hero, and we're doing Crafting 101. If you're looking to craft just one of the items that's on the list above here, you can just click it and it'll take you to that portion of the video. What this video is going to be about is it's going to cover the 7 different items that actually expand your crafting.
At the time of me making this video, Hero has privated all of his videos except for one, because he went through some traumatic things in his life and quit YouTube. But if it weren't for him, I wouldn't have even thought to get into Terraria. His videos made me change my way of looking at Terraria, and I got addicted to it. Relogic had a vanity set they put in the game called the Hero set, which was just Link from The Legend of Zelda. And since they were both named Hero, that was the only vanity he wore in game. And because of that, I to this day always get that same vanity set whenever I start a new character. Having nothing better to do than play video games after school, playing Terraria was all I did. I even got some friends of mine to get into it, and we'd play for hours on end. And I made sure that I hosted the world because I wanted to be the one all my friends were excited to play with the most. Shouting at Skeletron for 10 minutes and then immediately dying once we got to the inside of the dungeon. No matter how frustrated we all got, we couldn't stop playing. Then sadly, I moved to another state 2 years later. I didn't have any friends to play games with and was losing contact with my old ones. So the only single player game I knew and loved was the only thing keeping me company. Countless hours mining, fighting bosses that would haunt my dreams, building a giant town for all the NPCs to live peacefully, singing Tobuscus songs, and trying to stop the corruption from getting to my house. Like, holy shit, it's so annoying! And it was at that point that I realized that I was in love with this game. Playing with friends or just playing by myself, the game didn't feel any different. It was therapeutic, let me be creative, and there was just so much content that I didn't want to play any other game until I had learned everything in Terraria first. Then a year later for a birthday gift, I got my first computer, and you can already tell what game I got first. This led me to dive even deeper into the game for the following years, learning everything on the wiki, and even making gameplay videos on a channel that's still out there somewhere on YouTube. This also got me into playing modded Terraria, but in my opinion, I like vanilla better. With the amount of content that vanilla Terraria already has, it's already enough for me. I've always preferred the simplicity of the vanilla version of games. Mods just make it overwhelming and personally isn't fun for me. On May 16th of 2020, exactly 9 years after Relogic's initial release of Terraria, they put out its final major update, 1.4 Journey's End. I had just turned 18 3 weeks before the update, and it made me realize all the time I spent playing this game. When I was young, I just played it because it was fun to play at the time, and I had nothing better to do. But when I opened the game for the final update, hearing the game's music start as I waited for a new world to generate, I felt like I was a little kid again, excited to learn about all the new items and Easter eggs they put in the game. I had never anticipated anything as much as I did for this game to get new updates. I had grown up, and so did the game, but my love for the game never faded. Although Terraria is in the top 10 most sold games of all time, I still wish that Minecraft didn't overshadow Terraria so much, because there are millions of people missing out on a game with so much more content. Whether I played modded or vanilla, Terraria played a big part in making me who I am today. I could be 50 years old when Relogic decides to put out another major update, and I would play the game in a heartbeat. Opening the game and hearing the OG soundtrack start playing never fails to bring me back to when I was a kid. I had all this free time to just play all day until I fell asleep without a care in the world, and I wish that I could just go back and be that kid again. Terraria has never failed to put a smile on my face, and I don't believe any other game could.